PCA standings down. Oh, here we go.
You can always borrow my phone too, because mine's on the Wi-Fi. I can give you my Wi-Fi password. I don't know what it is.
I
can look at it. I don't even know what it is, but I can search it.
I just here, that's all I wanted. I wanted the world standings. Oh, here we go.
We are live, my man. Let's
give you my Wi-Fi. I don't know what it is.
Got it.
I don't even know what it is, but I can search it. I just here, that's all I wanted. I wanted the world.
We are live, my friend. Let's go over to YouTube and turn the volume off of there.
But I can search it. I just that's all I wanted. I wanted the world.
Turn that off.
We are live, my friend. Let's go.
There we go.
Hang on a second here. Push the wrong button. It's been too long.
Has been a long time. Too long.
Technical difficulties.
They can hear us here, though.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, and this one doesn't matter. They can hear us because it's coming through there. So, hey, guys, we're just looking to get the old podcast started.
It's been too long. Been too long. Here we go.
We're fucking up already.
Here we go.
All right.
We're rocking and rolling.
We got it recording. All right. We are going to throw a little music on. We're a little late tonight. It's been a few days. Tyson, let me get a little. Let's get a little intro song going here. We're pumped to be back, guys. It's been too long. I apologize. My fault, not Tyson's.
Totally his fault.
All my fault, baby.
Put him under the bus and drive, baby. Live, it's a fan's perspective. I'm Tyson.
I'm Josh.
Welcome to the show. Lots to talk about, but we are going to start with one of the show's favorite guys. How about Chance Vegan, Panoka Stampede, 6-day runs, 6-day money runs.
Wins the truck, wins the money, wins every night.
Attaboy, Chancey is all I can say.
Cowboy.
Oh, so happy for the guy.
Too.
One of the greatest guys I know.
Such a good dude, yeah.
And he deserves it. He puts in the time. We could see if you watched, you didn't get to see behind the barns like we did, but what the work the guys put in, his crew, just a huge shout out to all those guys.
Yep, it's a team.
It is a team. It is a team sport. And I love the wagons. If you haven't done it, $99 WPCA package. You get all access to all the races. It is awesome.
It's a great deal.
What else can you get for $99?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing. I paid $37 for 12 beer.
You get the Calgary Stampede. You get High River. You get Dawson Creek. You get every race.
That's
every
awesome.
Race.
$99. What's the NFL package? $500 now?
Yeah. And I wouldn't enjoy it as much. And I'll tell you what. So since we've interviewed Chance, I've taken a bit of a vested interest. Like when his race comes up, my whole family, Austin included,
awesome.
We all gather around and we're watching. Like we want to see Chance and we want to see how well he does. And I follow his wife and getting the emotion on some of the videos on Instagram and stuff like that is totally cool.
Building a personal relationship with somebody that's killing it or is in the sport, it just changes everything.
Oh, and he's hotter than a firecracker.
Yeah, well, that's unbelievable.
What I want to see is let's see him win night one of the Calgary.
Oh my God. And I hope he does.
He could.
And he absolutely could. Calgary Stampede starts this Friday, guys, which is 2 nights from now. And I'm stoked. I'm in Lloydminster cooking for the owner here of Dirty Hands Clean Money Trollco, and I will be tuning in, and I'll be texting Tyson for live updates.
I will be tuned in. I will be tuned in.
By then, we'll be done cooking, done serving, and everything will be cleaned up by that time. So it'll be stogie around the campfire with some 5.9 whiskey because they brought me some. So I got the goods coming.
Yes. That'll be great.
I can't wait. I love all of Calgary Stampede, but now I'm completely connected to the Chuck Wagon.
Yeah, I know.
Super cool.
I listen and Q91 910 out of Drumheller does a great job. That's where all the broadcasting is. So if you can't tune in live on the WPCA network or Sportsnet this week at the Calgary Stampede, check out the radio station because Billy Melville and I can't think of the other fellow's name. It'll come to me, but very good hosts. They know their wagons and they bring the races to you. And just like taking you there.
It's awesome. Plus, a lot of us are on the road and moving. It's kind of awesome that they do that. I mean, I've listened to more hockey games than I've watched this last year.
Yeah,
and it's awesome when there's a good broadcaster with some oomph in his voice and he knows what he's talking about.
You bet. And both are great. And Billy Melville is tremendous.
They kind of bring you to the races.
Yeah, is like super tremendous. And so is Artie Jackson.
That's the name.
Yeah,
there you go. He said it would come to him. Tyson doesn't forget names.
No,
maybe a little memory lapse.
Yeah, but I did remember. But anyways, tune into those guys on 910. Great broadcast. They'll bring you all the heats. You follow the Chuck Wagons all year long. They are the voice of the Chuck Wagons. So.
Awesome.
And now for Around the Wagons part of the show, we're going to do that. Sponsored by Schmaltz Insurance. For all your insurance needs, contact Josh or Donnie. Probably Donnie because Josh is never there.
I'm never there. You know, just ask for Don. If you get me, I guess you're lucky. I don't know.
Leave a voicemail then.
Yeah.
Anyways, the chance won all of Pinoca. Night 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here are the world standings. Chance Vegan, 718.5 points. Number one. Lane McGilvery, number 2 at 713. Aubrey Montewillo, third place at 679 points.
Oh, there's a pretty good gap there.
There is. Evan Solomon, 675. He is in 4th. And then I'll just go through 5th and 6th yet. Jason Glass comes in at 666 for points. And Jamie Labacane, 664. Those are your top 6.
Gotcha. Will they all be at Calgary?
Those guys are all at Calgary.
Awesome.
There is some guys from the CPCA tour as well. I believe 10.
Okay.
10 wagons. So there's 27, so 17 WPCA drivers that qualified and 10 CPCA. So
what a great event. We're going, I don't know if we'll go next year. We're for sure going to Pinoca. We talked about
that is a shoe-in. We will get tickets.
But we should go to both next year. If we can plan it now, why not?
I hope to go to Calgary actually next week.
Yeah.
I'm thinking our crop.
Well, then you can get
so let's go rodeo.
You can get a little taste for me and let me know.
I will. Maybe if I can't get parking, I'll just phone Chance up and he can just guide me into the back there. So
I guarantee the bastard would. He's such a nice guy, man. You tell him I can't find parking, he'll say, pull up by the wagon, baby.
I'm right by the alligator fingers.
Don't eat those.
No, I'm not gonna. They'll definitely have some different foods and stuff there.
They always do.
Crazy shit. Crazy.
My buddy's cooking there. His big setup's there. So if you go for some barbecue, Prairie Smoke and Barbecue, that is the best barbecue in Canada.
Okay.
There's no joke. Rob Reinhart, he's the man. Prairie Smoke and Barbecue. He's already set up. I've been following him. He's got 2 monster trailers and what they got to go through to set up. And
I'm thinking they're going to have a good 10 days because most of those guys who follow the rodeo circuit and the fairs, that's all they do is work in summer.
Yeah.
Every day, just about, because they're somewhere. And then the winters are off. But they earn it.
Yeah, Rob, he was in Penticton.
Yeah.
And they left 2 days ago and they got there and set up here and they're ready to go tomorrow.
And they probably pay quite a fortune to get there.
Huge amount.
Yeah.
It costs a fortune to park there. That lease fee for that is, and the regulations for health and safety and whatnot in Calgary alone, as I found out at the Nickelback. No, only in Saskatchewan. You like brisket? I got you a brisket. This one's saltier than the last one.
Shut up.
I just eat it. Here's some barbecue sauce.
I put a little ranch on there. But anyways, that is Around the Wagons, and tune in this week for great rodeo and wagon action on Sportsnet or 910 or the WPCA.
Yep. I'll be tuning.
You betcha. And
got the PBR set, baby.
Like I said, for all your insurance needs, Schmaltz Insurance, and thanks to them for sponsoring our Around the Wagon segment of the show.
Love it.
Where do you want to go, partner, from here?
Well, let's go right into the Flames. Like NHL.
I love it.
I know you would love it. But
hey, I'm worried the Oilers because we got Connor Brown. We're cup champions.
Oh my God, he's planning the parade.
Yeah.
You know, I got to get a little rant out there. I am, and 2 rants tonight.
Okay.
I got 2. One is about government.
Yeah.
And the old grocery rebate that came out today.
What a joke.
And then the other is this, of course.
Start with the Flames.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll go to the depressing part later.
Yeah, well, they're both depressing for me.
Because I can add to the government.
Okay,
I've been
perfect. I appreciate that because we're going to get into that a little deeper tonight.
You betcha.
But the Flames. So it's kind of a problem that's going to happen in Canada. In Canada altogether. We just put like the shitty boo noise for you guys that can't hear him. Dumbass. Nobody wants to resign. Zero. None of our guys that aren't already signed long-term, none. They've all said they're not coming back. The Flames did everything. They got rid of the coach, which Tyson said was the problem, and so did everybody. And I said it wasn't, because I knew it wasn't. It's never been the problem. Everybody makes up problems just to make themselves feel better, and they got to have a scapegoat for something. But we lose him. Tyler Toffoli left because he wasn't there. So we lost our best player because Sutter's not there.
Arguably.
Yeah, well, last year was. There's no question. Going forward, he definitely wouldn't be. He had one of those kind of breakout late seasons that just happens. I ain't good for him. But now everybody else wants out. Sutter's gone. True Living's gone. They changed everything. But it has actually nothing to do with team, with this, with that. It has everything to do with where we're located. We are in Canada, which is going to lead into my whole government rant. But it will happen to all the teams. It's happening in Toronto already. None of these guys want to stay above the border. The amount of money that they make is less.
Parallel.
And, and it's a great place to live. I'll tell you, our government sucks. Canada is great, though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I love about this country. But, man, our government is ruining it. Big time. And I know these athletes, they're overpaid and yada, 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 yada. But they do provide a massive amount of entertainment. I love it. You love it. We started this for it. Yeah. So it is what it is. But the fact that they can make way more, pay way less in taxes, and have quite a bit of a better life down there than up here. Plus, with COVID, the restrictions were way worse up here than they were down there for them.
Big time.
Nobody wants to be up here anymore. And they've said that. Like, Tkachuk came out and Gaudreau, and both said it later, said we weren't going to stay regardless. Like Tkachuk and Gaudreau both got offered more money to stay. Yeah. And they said it wasn't about anything. And it wasn't, they both said it wasn't they didn't leave for Sutter. They said they didn't care one way or the other.
They just want to get out of here.
They didn't want to be here. But like I'm telling you, like we're full blown rebuild now, and we got to sign random people. We're going to be signing because to find a player right now, especially now. So what that also creates is we're going to lose our top 4 guys for sure. Yeah. Now, that's good that might have wanted to come to Canada is going to go to that team.
I'm going to start working out. I'm going to start working. I might have a chance.
I still don't, but I got to grow.
If there's a scout at the next year's parent kids game,
the beer league. Yeah, we did win that. By the way.
Yeah, we did. I'm in.
We're reigning champs. But it's a disaster. I can't wait to see. I hope that there's some young guys that come out of it and whatnot, and that surprise everybody. But I'm telling you. Bettman is loving it.
Yeah.
He never wants the Canadian team to win. So as much as I hate the Oilers, I hope that in the next 3 years, because that's their window, is 3 years, which is a long time, and they've got the best team probably up here for sure, and probably top 3 teams in the league. If they can put it all together, goaltending, defense, as much as it pains me to say, I'd love to see a Canadian team win. They're the only team that has a chance, just to shove it in his face.
Yeah.
And
Trudeau. Slap shot him in the mouth with
Yeah, let him come to a game, pull the nets off, those safety meshes.
Remember that Mighty Ducks where they taped the goal?
Yeah.
We could tape Trudeau in there without equipment.
God, bring back
and let the normal average tax-paying citizen
just take a slap.
Here's 20 pucks, $5. Here's 20 pucks, $5.
Oh man, I'd do it. I'd let him do it for free.
I'd buy 1,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd pay and just find the guy who's got the best shot. So that leads me into government next. So grocery rebate was handed out today. And I don't know if you guys invested any time looking into it, but so I'll tell you right now.
Don't expect one.
Don't expect it.
If you paid taxes,
you're not going to get it. I like to do this for fun because I'm a social media guy with my barbecue, but I like to look at what's a trending hashtag for the day on all platforms. And the number 1 in Canada was grocery rebate. Everyone's excited. And then later today, I go on again and it's still trending. But now there's like a million videos, posts and whatnot. And they're like, well, mine never showed up. And so I'm reading,
the media thing.
None of these guys are going to get it because you, as a household, to qualify as a household, so the entire house has to make less than $38,000. So I did the math.
Farmers are only going to qualify.
I did the only guys this year only, but yes. But to make $38,000 as a household income, that means if both people make minimum wage and work 40 hours a week, they don't get it.
Brutal.
Minimum wage. If they both have a full-time job, they're over 38,000. So nobody qualifies.
You know what I find is all these programs are a bunch of smoke, and they make sure they don't work.
Absolutely.
They knew the numbers.
They knew the numbers.
They spend millions saying that they're gonna have it there, but it actually doesn't cost them a red cent because no one qualifies.
Nope. And so like, and you know, the ones that are, this is something that I won't say who brought it up, but he was pretty upset today in the office.
Yeah.
And he said, you know who gets this money? And he said, you know, Josh, I know you make a lot more than 38,000. I'm like, I do. He's like, but I bet you could use it. I said, absolutely, I could. I don't know. I'm not sitting on a big pile of money. He's like, the guys that took the CERB, all these kids that never went back to work. They're working part-time, living in their parents' basement. You know, these
people who are struggling.
And these are the kids though that like never went back to work. They're like, oh, I'll just survive off the government. They're the ones that get it again because they're making less than 38,000. They live in their parents' basement. They're gonna get it. These people that have been freeloading forever get another gift. And us that are, I would love to get a $500 payment today. And I would put it into groceries, to be honest with you. I got to go get groceries tomorrow for a huge cook. That would be awesome. That'd be profit for me to make for my catering. But no, I don't get that. It's like, oh no, you make too much. $39,000 is too much as a household. You can't keep the lights on for that.
39,000, it's going to be dark and cold.
Yeah.
but I'm going to go a little step further.
Please.
$500.
Oh my God.
Garbage.
It is garbage.
For what? Everybody's cost has increased by taxes, by carbon tax, and now the clean fuel tax, which is going to be crazy.
Automatic.
It's a joke. Tax. $500 is an absolute joke. That is per month what people are paying more. Per monthly month. On mortgages, on
mortgage rates have gone up. Another increase coming in 2 weeks.
Like ridiculous. And secondly, if you want to give a rebate, how about if you paid some income tax, you get a damn rebate?
Yep. Absolutely. I'd get a rebate.
Yeah.
I paid all my taxes.
Everybody who is a tax-paying citizen should get the rebates. I mean, they are the ones that the country is surviving on. Let's give them the rebates. Absolutely. I mean, there's other people that need it too, don't get me wrong, but include your taxpayers. Include your taxpayers.
100%. It's absurd, man. It gets me revved up just because
if we do not get Trudeau out, he will wreck this country.
He's already wrecked, but it could be fixable.
It's worse than his dad. His dad was a hunk of shit.
Yeah, and he's a bigger hunk of shit.
Yeah, he is.
Holy hell now.
Brutal. So I'm going to add a little bit on to government and stupidity. So we have this drought going on in our area. Well, our Saskatchewan government has no plans yet as far as this drought goes. Like you phone crop insurance, and there's no programs considering, that the ranchers could make feed out of the crop, that they'll write it off for that or anything. There is nothing. It's like they're surprised that there's a drought. Well, give me a break. What a freaking joke.
It's not just a regular drought, guys. This is the worst I've ever seen it.
Yeah, and it's big again. It's big here. Huge. You go into Alberta.
I drove all the way to Calgary. Damn near the whole way is a drought.
It's in Manitoba. Like it's horrible.
Yeah.
And the government's got their head in the sands. And I'm going to go one step further. What is that idiot who let Bernardo move to a medium security prison and said he did not know? But it comes out yesterday that the guy who did the transfer, he emailed him just like he should have. Yeah. So he's sticking his head in the sand, acting like he didn't know. What a joke.
Oh my God, we could have a whole show about this.
Politics are the biggest scam and joke there is going. Like they so disappointed.
If you want the definition of a money grab, politics.
How many times are you watching something on TV or a debate or whatever, and someone asks a politician a question? How often do they actually answer that question?
Never. Well, if they're liberal, never.
Like, they could say, is it daytime right now? And they'd be,
the sun does rise at 7 and, the birds chirp at 9. But
they never... the conservatives...
Oh, did you see what the conservatives, they bought a banana boat.
Totally changed the subject and just brutal. Like, I just want a political party, a politician to stand up there and just speak the truth. Don't lie to me. Just tell me what you're thinking. Answer the goddamn question.
If someone came in and said, do I have hail insurance in my house? Well, weather patterns are changing and, there's more rain than there used to be and there's less wind and there's this and that. If I didn't give the answer, yes or no, or you can buy, you don't have it, I'd probably get punched in the face.
We learned to answer the questions in kindergarten. Yeah.
But, I say it to my kids all the time.
Biggest scam.
Yes or no, Lily.
So I tell you what's going to happen. And I hope it doesn't, because I don't wish any pain on anybody, but someone is going to get hurt. Somebody out there someplace is going to have their back in the wall,
Yeah.
against the wall, and they're going to take it out on probably some politician, because
if this was the United States, like, they're bad enough, but if they had Trudeau, I guarantee you it would already happen, because those guys are crazy down there, and when I say crazy, their backs are a little further against the wall, and they all got guns.
Yeah, I don't like violence. I don't want to see anyone get hurt, but when someone's back is put against the wall far enough,
and I'm telling you, we've been pushed a long time now, and it's getting more painful all the time. Like I said, it wouldn't surprise me.
People can't make.
Pray that it doesn't happen, being that nobody deserves violence, but I'm gonna tell you, it's ugly, and it can happen.
Yeah, and we're taxed to death, like
death.
People, you absolutely, the average household has no dollars left at the end of the month.
None. I get my email. And you are in your line of credit. Yes, I know. Thanks for the regular monthly reminder, you asshole.
And you know what? Like the park, I've heard rumors it's only 75% full. You can get sites during the week.
No way. That never happened.
So I mean, that is signs, right?
Totally.
That people don't have the money. When Cypress Hills is not full during the week, we looked this week, we checked, because Tara was up there yesterday. They went to the farmers market, and great thing there. But she said Tyson has lots of sites open.
That's unbelievable.
So she come home and checked. Could have had a lot of sites during the week.
Holy shit. That's never been possible
after the Canada Day long weekend.
Like, I'm telling you, if you don't go on at 4 a.m. when the thing freaking opens, you don't get a site till the next year.
But that is a sign.
Oh, that's a great sign.
A great sign, and people just...
It's a bad sign, but it's a great sign of what's happening.
Yeah, people just don't...
they don't have the money.
No.
I had a guy tell us today at the office, park my sports car, park my boat, put them in the Quonset, take the insurance off, not using them this year.
Yeah. Fuel too high, everything too high, got to save some money.
Yeah.
And a drought.
Yeah, there was two different people, sorry, but...
Yeah,
but either way, two guys doing two different things. They're doing the same thing with two different objects, but it's like, that's never happened. It's always been like, I don't know if we'll use it, but let's register it. If I want to take it out for a cruise, let's go. They already know they're not taking that out for a cruise. We're not paying.
Everyone's frustrated with the situations. Like, we're tired of all these taxes on taxes on taxes,
and it's created the shitty thing is, it's created the dirtiest inflation of all time. And inflation is fake, guys. If you don't know that. They create this shit. They create shortages so they can bump the value, so they can control us by killing our finances. Because once we're poor, we have no power.
No, none.
And then they get all the power. And that's all they want.
Yeah, what a joke.
And it is. Politics is a joke.
It is a joke.
We agree there.
Although Pierre Poilievre, I think, is a
he's a bright spot for us, I think. If
he can't do worse. He cannot do worse.
Can, but he'll do a lot better.
Yeah, and then there's Jagmeet Singh sitting there propping up the Liberals at every important vote. Just so he can keep his cushy job. If he truly had
his brother doesn't like him, came out and said it.
If he truly had a backbone, he'd be pushing for change, and it wouldn't matter on the vote. It would be what's best for the people, not
that's all it should matter. They are servants of the people.
Yeah, but the Conservatives are in a big lead according to the polls now.
Okay.
So we can only hope.
Yeah, and it depends how many immigrants Trudeau gets in to vote for him.
You're going to see Justin Trudeau at the Calgary Stampede in his cowboy hat, which is going to make me puke.
God, he shouldn't come.
No, he should not. But let's get into some better topics.
All right, let's go to baseball just because we don't got too much. No, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm a Blue Jay fan. I watched 2 Jays games in the last week, and both of them, they look great. They won both of them. They're playing a lot better.
Yeah.
My Orioles have definitely taken this slide. They won tonight, finally.
Yeah.
Again, they had a really good game tonight to come back. But no, the Jays are looking better, man.
They are. I think they're going to be dangerous in the second half. I don't know what'll happen, but their pitching's coming on. They're getting a little healthier.
Yeah.
And they will be healthy after the All-Star game.
Some numbers on the board, I'll tell you.
Yeah. They will be healthy after the All-Star game because they're going to get Ryu back, and they're going to get a Green back from the bullpen, and Manoah starts Friday night for Toronto, and all of a sudden, what looked like a poor starting rotation because of injury and things not going good, all of a sudden could be a huge.
Absolutely, and I hope it is. Absolutely.
And Vlad is hitting.
Yeah, he is.
He is. Yeah.
There was a big group of people from Fox Valley that went down.
Yeah, Wayne Schneider and Clarence.
And Ellen Bosch.
And
their wives.
That was pretty cool.
The whole crew. And For some of it was the first time on an airplane.
Yeah.
And one of the ladies was in today and they absolutely loved it.
Great time. Great atmosphere. Great building, great atmosphere.
They got to see a win. One of the games they went to, they won. So
I thought they didn't. I thought they got swept this weekend.
No, they won one of the games.
No, they lost to the Red Sox, all three.
No way.
They got swept. Haven't beat the Red Sox all year.
Really?
0-7.
No way. Are you sure they won one of them? I saw.
I'm positive.
Was it a comeback for the Red Sox?
I'll bet you a Pinoca Chuck Wagon ticket next year.
No, I trust you more than I trust myself with scores, but I thought they won one of them.
Yeah, I'll bet you Pinoca Chuck Wagon ticket.
No, I'm not going to do that. I know you know stats way better than I do. Son of a bitch.
Oh, but hey,
that's too bad.
Three plus maybe 4 teams of the AL East are going to make the playoffs. It looks like so. The crazy out of one division.
It's true. This was the one I thought they won. I had them upside down.
Oh, darn.
7-6. They lost.
Isn't that something?
Isn't that
no
bet? I never made that bet.
I heard you.
But the Orioles did win tonight.
Let's not talk about that.
You silly bastard.
But yeah, let's go to some Rider talk.
Yes.
Let's do a little Rider
talk. Still coaching? Is he
still there? Yeah, well, he's getting ready to make another bad blunder.
No, not this week. No, it's Elk City, baby, tomorrow night.
There's a bunch of people from Maple Creek going to tomorrow night's game. So
yeah, our tickets are not tomorrow nights, but
I think there's a bus going out of Maple
Creek. It's in Saskatchewan, right?
Yeah,
and then I think Edmonton the next comes. Time, Elks tomorrow night, Thursday night game. And whenever Calgary comes back, I believe
that is next Saturday.
Stacey Jackstead got her ticket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's next Saturday.
Is that the ones you gave the tickets back for?
Austin did, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Stacey took them.
Oh, okay.
One Jackstead to another.
Yeah, no, Austin gave them back because my dad is going to be 80 years old on the 16th. So
I knew that.
Happy birthday, Pops.
Yeah, happy birthday. Great customer, great guy.
Yeah. So if you're really interested, I could use a little cash. So just mail me some out.
We don't even need much, just a little.
Happy birthday to us. Be a sponsor of the Fans Perspective.
Please.
You could sponsor maybe not the wagons, but we could be around the maybe the around the bucking chute.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
And we're gonna get a little more into rodeo. We're gonna make rodeo a part of the show.
As I learn more, we will bring it in. What Tyson is teaching me.
And we're going to get an update maybe once every couple of weeks. I'm working on that, working on a guy coming on to give us, and he's involved in rodeo, give us like every couple week update as to what's going on, what are the standings, who's hot, who's not, and all that stuff. So that's looking to be like a 10-15 minute segment, hopefully. And if you're looking to sponsor out there, we're looking for a sponsor.
We would love it, guys.
You betcha.
And I've got my guy lined up. We won't advertise who it is. I believe after I get back from Georgia, he said.
Give me a hint. Which guy? Because you got a couple guys.
He might have played for the Riders.
Oh.
He was.
That leaves a lot of people in Saskatchewan.
He was one of the best jerseys.
One of the best. Bobby Jerson. That's
good. Oh God, I'd love to get Bobby on the show. Only if he wears the bandana. Only if he wears the bandana. I want that bandana. I have the autograph bandana.
You know what? He had a downfall though. He'd always have his girlfriend in one end of the stands and his wife.
I mean that's a bad idea.
Yeah. I mean, what
happened if they ended up getting beer at the same time?
What could have made sense out of that?
Bobby, we love you. My dad's favorite player.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. My dad flew home from the '89 Grey Cup.
Yeah. He was great. He was probably the best pass rusher.
He was prolific. The bandana, he carried himself.
He was a
charismatic.
Played a long time
and a kind of a muscular guy, right? Yeah. Stood out.
Yeah. Kind of like me.
For that era, very much like Tyson. Cam flew home from the Grey Cup after them winning.
Yeah.
And he got a little bit into the booze at the airport and fell asleep. And by the
Cam or Bobby?
Cam. By the time that he woke up, he realized that he missed his flight and he had to go on the next one. And so then he said, okay. He said, now I'm just going to park my ass at the gate.
Yeah.
Can't miss another one. So he had a few more drinks and he went and parked there. And he kind of said he had a little nap. And when he woke up, he was surrounded. The Grey Cup was sitting a few feet from him. And he was sitting around all the Riders team. He ended up getting on the plane that they chartered. They put him on that plane. So he flew home to celebration, smoking cigarettes on the plane, drinking out of the cup the whole celebration. So that was Dad's thing. So he brought us home the night, us, but the kids, I was 3 at the time, but an autograph football that my dog chewed later in life.
Cam, off air, I want to hear this story. with a chicken wing and a beer some night.
Yes, done.
We need to
we go out to the farm and do it. He's got a Traeger out there.
We need to hear this story.
He doesn't give us details much. Maybe he will now that I'm older.
Well,
he doesn't like to embarrass himself in front of us.
We
can
much, leave
but
family.
Tyson's coming. Josh is staying at home. But it's a pretty cool story.
I won't tell any of your your things that
the poor bugger doesn't realize that all of our customers are all of his friends from back in the day, and they just love telling stories because Cam is so clean cut now.
I know.
They love throwing him under the bus.
I won't, Cam, though. I will never throw you under the bus.
Such a liar.
I will lie for you to not so these guys don't.
Such a liar. He will tell it live on air.
So we're looking forward to that story, Cam. I'm just saying.
But that's my hint.
Okay.
The best jersey that I can remember, but
right on. So Rider Guy coming on. Stay tuned. We're gonna have Natasha back on again. Talked to her about a week ago, and yes, she is willing to come on again, believe it or not. But
poor woman.
Couple good looking guys.
That's true.
But we are gonna bring her on YouTube this time. Yeah, just so everyone believes us.
That's right.
Like, the first time that took a lot of practice on my part to answer as Natasha.
Yeah, your voice was beautiful that night.
I worked hard at that.
I knew you did. He went to vocal school for 2 weeks before we were able to do that.
No, she was actually on, and what a great interview, and we're going to get her back on.
It was a great interview.
We'll check in with Britt Dort again.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Britt, I hear you're a bit under the weather. I'm not going to reveal my sources, but I heard you were at a doctor's clinic the other day, maybe yesterday, quite possibly, and you went up to the front desk and you were like, I need to see the doctor. So I have huge intel in Regina. I heard you were sick. Wishing you well. Tomorrow night's game day, so get better, Brett.
Oh, unless it happened at Trifons. He doesn't know. He's making shit.
Maybe there might be a sunflower in her throat. It can happen, people. It can happen.
Only one human on Earth.
Well, no, she'd be number two.
She didn't. Only he had choked on a sunflower.
I'm sure she had some kind of virus or whatever going on, but wishing you well. I'll get your voice back.
Absolutely. Tomorrow's a big game. We got to beat the Elks coming out of the bye.
Let's talk about the Riders a little bit. Are we injured?
We are. Today's report looked better.
You did.
Holy shit! It's over a page long. Holy moly! For week 3 or 4.
The important guy though is the quarterback. He's healthy.
Yep, he is healthy. Yep. Our running backs.
Hickson's back in.
Yep.
And so is I can't pronounce his last name. Is it he's a fullback. It starts with an A. Can't pronounce.
Oh,
Awachi.
Yes.
Yeah, he's back in.
Yeah.
Dalkey, safety, back in.
Awesome. That's huge. Yeah.
So we're missing receivers though. Wide receiver Picton is going to be in.
Okay.
And out is Wenicky.
Oh, shitty. Okay.
6-game injured list.
Oh my God, no way.
But of all our receivers, he was the most underperforming receiver.
Yeah, he was.
In my opinion.
Which blows our minds. We assumed he'd be the blanket at the start.
We got Tevin Jones.
He's been great.
He's been awesome. How about
Bain?
My man.
You love
Sean Bain Jr.
I love him.
Sean, you want to come on the show? We'd love to talk to you. Yes. Friend of the show, Sean Bain Jr. How about MLS? Great
dude.
Canadian wide receiver.
Dude, unreal.
And Noah Picton draws into the lineup.
And I like him.
Picton will be good.
Yeah, he is good. Yeah. I like him.
And you're going to see Hickson coming out of the backfield. You're going to see Morrow.
Morrow's a stud. Hickson's unbelievable. As he gets rolling.
Oh. The one bad thing is Godber, center. We're missing.
Still, hey.
He's on the 1-game injured list. So Bandy will be starting at center.
Okay.
Godber is out. And Hawkins is out on left tackle.
Yeah, that I knew.
So that moves.
Oh, I read it. I read who moves.
Is it Collins? Not Collins.
I don't think so.
Something like that.
They talked about it today.
Yeah. Anyways, he's going to move into left tackle. Our guards will stay the same, and our right tackle. So 4 of the 5, or 3 of the 5, are starters from last week. The other 2 are fill-ins. So,
all right. Well, let's go.
You betcha. Defensively, I think we're fairly okay.
We're doing all right now. Yeah. But defense needs to do all right because holy shit, they've been holy.
You know what? We are missing some though.
Linebacker.
Lanier.
Oh yeah, Lanier too.
Lanier is out.
Who's our linebacker that we were missing?
Larry Dean, Moncrief.
Yeah. Moncrief's in though now, right?
I'm not sure. He was on the injured list earlier. Maybe he came back last week. I think he might have.
I thought he did. He's a big deal. He's a force out there. I like Moncrief.
Dalkey, to me, is huge.
Huge.
Because he had that big hit against, I think it was Calgary we were watching together. And he just punched that guy in the middle and there was nothing.
There was nothing.
Nothing after that. No one.
He's a beast.
He is.
I like him.
For a second-year kid starter, first-year starter.
Plays fast.
Plays fast, plays hard, plays heavy.
Yeah, I like him. He's a football player right there, elbow.
And of course, we got our quarterback there.
I love Trevor Harris, son of a bitch.
Leading passer in the CFL.
You bet.
Probably the best quarterback in the CFL, other than Kelly.
Kelly's been awesome.
Kelly's been on fire.
Yeah.
And I want to give a boo out to Toronto Argonauts fans.
What fans?
They got
they don't have any.
Best team in the league.
They don't have any fans.
And the Maple Creek Redmen get more fans.
Oh, they do. The Barrels got more at the rec hockey tournament.
Embarrassment.
It is embarrassing. It's just Toronto is Toronto. That's why we hate the hockey team, man.
Let's look up what is a Toronto Argonauts game ticket.
I think they pay you.
Do they?
I think
I am just curious.
Well, I can take a look too. I got some internet down here. Oh boy.
Okay, you take a look. Let's see what an Argos ticket is, because
all right, let's take.
Are they screwing the people or what? Like, that's exciting football. You got Kelly as your quarterback, an exciting team. They're undefeated, and I think 11,000 people were there.
Let's take a look.
And in the far stands, I don't think there was anyone. Like, at least put the camera on the side that's full, or got some people.
Okay. It looks like a damn XFL game out there.
And if you're a Toronto fan, no, the NFL is not coming. So get your head out of your ass and go to a CFL game.
Let's take a look. Loading tickets. It gives you like a pop-up warning. Low tickets. So yeah, it tells you that they're probably limited seats.
They're probably somewhere else then.
No, this is in Toronto.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Poor. Like, come on.
Starting at $60 all the way up to $180.
Maybe that's too much.
It is too much.
Yeah.
That is too much. Like, that's too much for
why not have
that big of a
stadium as the most expensive and go down from there.
Sell beer, make the money.
Sell it out. Sell burgers, sell beer.
Brutal.
Let us Saskatchewan boys show you how to have a good time.
Literally, they can go as high as $260 and nobody's buying them.
No, that's too much. That's too much. Come on, get with it.
It is
CFL, get with it, Toronto.
It is too much.
Let's get people in the stands.
50-yard line, row one, $600. No wonder no one's sitting there. You dumbasses.
Like, come on, guys.
Holy shit.
But you know, the Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment don't care.
They don't
care. The Leafs lose, or if the Argos lose money.
They don't give a shit.
No. And they kicked BC this week.
They were awesome against them.
And
BC was the best.
Vernon Adams Jr., he stunk.
Yeah, he did. But one thing I liked about him is he came out and he blamed it on himself.
Well, you should have 6 picks.
That's okay, though. I mean, that doesn't necessarily always mean it's on the quarterback.
He should have come out with a towel around his shoulders and, if my receivers, if they'd have.
Fajardo would have. Did you see what he did the week before?
No.
He blamed all of his receivers and his offensive line. Now there's a huge problem in the dressing room in Montreal.
Vernon should have said, if my receivers would have seen the same thing I did, some of those.
Dude, did you? Obviously, you didn't see the Fajardo interview. That's literally what he said.
Really?
He said the guys weren't running the routes that I was calling. The offensive line wasn't blocking what I needed them to block. He called his entire offense out for his 3 interceptions.
Cody, and out is not an in.
Like, but you make fun of it, but he literally did that. At least Vernon Adams came out and said, I played terrible. Yeah, I didn't make the throw that I needed to. I did too. And you're right. It's on him. He threw a lot of interceptions. But the fact that he came out and called it on himself, I love that. I love athletes that can say, I fucked up. Yeah. I did. I sucked.
It's on me.
I love it when goalies do it, when coaches do it, and when quarterbacks do it. There's certain positions, and I love when they do it. I'm like, I respect that. Yeah, I respect it. Fajardo did the opposite. It was blown up. It was all over Twitter, and then the people were making fun of it, of course. But
they should. He should be embarrassed.
He did it in Saskatchewan. He blamed his offensive line for all the sacks.
That's not a teammate.
No. Do you think I want to block for you if all you do is pitch that I'm shitty?
If he pitched that I'm shitty and I'm a lineman, I'm letting that next big guy through. And
totally. What's the Adam Sandler movie where they do that?
I would lean in.
Longest yard.
Yeah, I'd lean in and say, Snap counts 2. Buddy.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be giving hints. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a weak left knee.
Yeah. Snap counts 2, weak left knee. I'm gonna lean to the right.
Yeah. I'm gonna fake a hammy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Plant him.
I got no time for no respect. That's not available.
Jeremiah Mazzoli, healthy again.
Yes. He was throwing today.
Yeah. So he will be starting.
He'll make that team a lot better.
A lot better. Yeah. They're going to be fun to watch.
Yep. Agreed. Calgary, they got their work cut out for them.
Calgary, I don't like. They're missing a lot of receivers.
They are
long-term injuries.
Oh man, that Malik Henry, is that his name? The one that went out during the Ryder game?
Yeah, Malik Henry. Yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah.
I feel for him. It sucks, man.
Well,
that's
when we get Natasha on, we're going to really quiz her about all of Calgary's injuries, because Saskatchewan, Calgary have been the 2 most injured teams in the CFL.
Big time, yeah.
So and I don't believe Calgary has all the drought.
Edmonton doesn't have no drought. They got nice crops up there.
No kidding. So we'll talk to her about injuries and what Calgary, how they're doing and feeling.
Yeah. What's the dressing room feel like? Because I'm sure it's pretty somber right now.
Yeah. Well, that's great though.
I mean,
that little applause.
Losers.
We're Rider fans. And actually, tomorrow night, back to the Rider game. Tomorrow night's a must game for us, because after tomorrow night, a couple of division opponents.
Yeah.
Calgary the following weekend.
Plus, you have to beat Edmonton. If you don't, it's just a blip on the radar. It's no good.
That'd be horrible. And Edmonton's got the quarterback carousel going on right now too. So
and we're at home. We got to win
at home. Yeah, and we haven't won at home in a long time.
We got to win.
Got to have a big game. And
I think we're going to.
I do too. If we can protect.
Yeah. Keep Trevor Harris upright. Yeah. We're gonna win it. I'm gonna hoping to get to Lloydminster on time to catch the whole game, because I got to get there and get my groceries. It's gonna
be about a 7:30 game, right?
So I'm hoping to get there around 5, hit up all the grocery stores, get all my ingredients, get back to the hotel, arrange everything, pour myself a beautiful glass of whiskey. I'm hoping for 5.9, but if not, it'll be this
5.8.
5.8. I'm 5.6, but I'm hoping for 5.9 whiskey tomorrow night. But if it doesn't happen, then I'll be drinking Woodford Reserve. So.
Well, I'll have to see if the Dirty Hands gets you some 5.
I do believe I've got some coming, but I don't know if I'll hang out with them tomorrow night yet.
Oh, okay.
I know the one kid's.
So is your whole family going with you?
Just me and Megs. We're dropping the kiddos off the farm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She's gonna be helping me cook.
You're gonna be like bruised and clawed. He's got 2 honeymoons coming up, people. Like
I kind of want.
So next week when you're in Georgia, we're maybe gonna hook up for a show one night if
you have time. You're taking this stuff home with you tonight.
Yes, I will. Yeah. So
please don't download any porn. I don't have any virus protection on the computer yet.
That's too bad.
Just don't do it. Okay.
I had some big plans.
I know you did. That's the problem.
But we may run one show with a guest host and then one with Josh. So
that would be awesome to get absolutely get her done. But you'd enjoy Coach if we can arrange it.
We're gonna
Clark on there.
Yeah, we're gonna.
His internet sucks, but we can make it work.
Well, for sure. Well, if nothing else, just on here.
Oh yeah, but I think we'll figure it out. But if we got to do it in his kitchen, we'll do it.
We'll do something. But so we're gonna meet live from Georgia next week.
I would love him to fill you in on what Friday Night Lights is really like. He coaches Friday Night.
You mean it's not like the movie?
It is.
Oh,
the craziest shit about it. They got $1 million.
I'll have a million questions for the man.
Yes, please throw them at him. All I do is razz him.
So I would like. But I'm going to start out with. It's such a shame that American football sucks. But
oh my God, you might break my phone that we're streaming on. Don't do that.
Actually, I'm going to start out with. So, did you ever see a real sport like chuck wagon racing?
He hasn't. However, his grandpa started the rodeo down there.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 60 years long, and his grandpa got honored at the rodeo 2 weeks ago. They gave a huge belt buckle and whatnot to the Noonan, Georgia rodeo, which is, it's actually a pretty big rodeo now. And so they all got invited to go back behind and sit, and the whole family got to go out during the middle of the rodeo, and they honored them. It was really cool. So you have to ask him about that.
Yeah, I will.
So his grandpa started the rodeo down there.
Oh, that's
which is pretty cool. Cool. Yeah.
And I cannot say it enough, but if you haven't seen the Chucks, WPCA,
baby.
Yeah, go check them out. Best show on dirt.
It's so good. I rank it up there. I also love the PBR bull riding in Canada.
PBR
I rank
it
as the top two. I don't put one above the other, but any other event, nothing close to it. But I love all rodeo now.
Speaking of bull riding, it will be in Maple Creek on July 28th with the Ranch Rodeo bull riding. So get your tickets for that.
That'll be awesome.
What a busy week that is. Medicine Hat Stampede.
Yep.
Maple Creek is going to have their thing. And
you betcha.
It's crazy. Like
awesome. Yeah. I cooked at Maple Creek's rodeo a couple of years back.
Oh, I remember that.
I had the trailer pulled down there, and
I remember that.
Pulled pork for all.
Well, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, when Slim and Kelly and them, they ran kind of everything, and I
you
did
betcha.
that.
No, it's a good little time. It's a
great
not a full rodeo. It's not a full rodeo. It's just bronc riding, I believe, and kind of a ranch rodeo and the bull riding.
So, wow, what more do you need?
Not chuck wagons.
Well, I mean, that would be nice. They don't got the setup.
No, but they used to. I remember as a kid, chariot racing. Have you ever seen chariot racing?
Yes, I mean only on TV.
But yes, chariot racing.
They had it.
They had it in Maple Creek. There used to be a track. That was when I was a young kid. Yes, they
got to get that back.
Oh, there's lots of actually. So
Christ Almighty, they call themselves Cowtown.
I know. As a wagon fan. So I've been kind of paying
chariots are 6 horses.
No, chariots are 2
horses.
Just that little box in with them tiny little wheels, them lawnmower wheels.
Terrifying, actually.
Yeah, and a little hitch. So but there's a lot of different associations out there. I didn't realize.
So is that still going on?
WPCA, the CPCA, and then there's other associations with chariots and small chuck.
Is there chariots at Calgary Stampede?
No, there is no.
Dang it.
Yeah, but there is the kids' wild pony race, which is huge.
Okay.
Success. It's awesome. So a lot of the rodeo contestants, you'll see some Benz Millers, which you'd recognize.
And their kids will be doing this?
The kids will be doing the wild pony race. So they put a miniature pony in one of the chutes, and then 3 guys, grab onto the rope, and one grabs the horse by the neck or the head, and one's the anchor, and the other guy climbs on and goes for a little ride.
Shut up. And do they time it? And the best time wins?
Yeah, it's great because it's one of the most popular events in Calgary.
It would be. It'd be awesome to see.
It would be.
So great. How do you win? Is it the guy that stays on the longest?
Quickest to get on.
Wicked.
Yeah, and you gotta. I don't remember quite the rules, but you gotta survive $2, I think.
Okay, so quickest to get on, but you can't just get on and get knocked off.
Yeah, you can't get on.
And is it televised when they do it?
It is televised.
Oh, I'll be tuning into that.
Peyton did that in Maple Creek a number of years straight.
No way.
Oh, it's fun.
Oh, that is so cool. All I've ever seen is a sheep.
Greatest thing about rodeo and rodeo events, greatest thing I can say, greatest compliment I can give is everyone is cheering for everyone.
Everyone, yeah.
Whereas in other sports, you do not see that.
Are you kidding? They hate each other.
You're as happy for the next guy as you are for yourself.
That's right.
And everybody gets the same opportunity.
Yep. We had great seats to the PBR when it was in Medicine Hat, and that's the first time I noticed it.
That'll be this fall.
Yes, I'll be going. And I think we might already have tickets if they're for sale. I'm sure we do. But I remember because we sat really close to the chutes because we wanted to see Jared Parsons.
Yeah, Jared.
Because Parker loves
good local bull rider.
Yeah, awesome kid and a great bull rider. But after the run, within minutes, you saw every guy that got bucked off or made it was standing up behind the chutes and cheering, hooting, hollering for the next guy going.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell, man? Don't you want him to lose so you can win? This is...
cool thing about Maple Creek is there seems to always be a couple of young guys who are really good coming up the rodeo rank.
Absolutely. Well, they grow up living it and breathing it.
Keep this name in your mind. Call Wasillo.
Okay.
Watch.
So that's crazy man from the hockey team that I got to see this year.
Yeah,
I liked him.
Excellent.
I like him.
Bull rider.
I like him as a hockey player too.
He's awesome. But if you haven't seen him ride, he's worth the price.
No way.
Yes. So check him out.
Let's go, buddy.
You betcha. So, and there's others. Like there's lots of good other ones. But I follow Call just because I have a good relationship with his mom and dad, and he plays hockey and stuff like that. So. That's the name that always comes to mind, but there's lots of others. Don't get me wrong. I just brought his name up, but there's lots of others in Maple Creek that are very elite.
Oh, that's that rodeo. What a great town. I love Maple Creek.
Yeah, I do too. And, the Wilsons have done a lot for rodeo in Maple Creek with steers and the roping end. And I think Doug hauls cows around for buck and stock lots. And there's lots of good people involved. It takes a huge community and a lot of volunteers.
Massive commitment.
So you betcha. But great sport.
Yeah, it is. It is a great sport.
I love it. I absolutely love it. But wagons is my favorite.
Yeah. That wagons and PBR specifically.
Yes, bull riding. I mean, nothing better than when you're at the rodeo and you hear this. Are you ready for the bull?
Oh my God. It man,
makes the hair in your neck.
It's terrifying as just a regular guy. Yeah. These animals are huge, and it's like you could see someone die out there.
You know what is a lost art though? I've been noticing this. The comical clown in the barrel.
I know. Totally.
That is a lost art. There's lots of
these guys are all major athletes now, these clowns, and they're not the clowns,
No, but you need that.
I know, I like it.
Comic relief guy in
there. And that's why the PBR is so good. Their MC guy, he's freaking hilarious.
Oh yeah. They make it
the show.
Like to and I remember a number of years ago, not so much lately, but there was intermissions with like stunts by the rodeo clowns and stuff.
The guy in the hat last year did a bunch of stuff during kind of their break and whatnot. He was amazing.
One of my favorites of all time, Kelly Lacoste. You remember in Medicine Hat in the Medicine Hat Mall, there used to be Lacoste Western wear.
I think I do. Yeah.
Okay. But Kelly Lacoste was a rodeo clown, and he was very good. Quite enjoyed that guy.
Yeah. They make the show.
And another one, Crash Cooper. Another good. His name is Ash Cooper, but they call him Crash. Yeah, another good rodeo clown.
They do make the show. If you've ever been to a rodeo, and the MC or the clown,
they are the MC.
They are the MC.
And when they got a good thing going with the rodeo announcer and them,
yes,
Dave Paulson, excellent rodeo announcer. Hometown boy Joe Braniff, rodeo.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that name I know. Yeah.
So
and they get the music rocking, and they get the crowd going. It's freaking awesome.
And for the price you pay compared to going to
NHL for bang for buck.
Yeah, great show.
You live it.
It's as back to our roots as we can possibly go.
Absolutely.
And these young athletes, male, female, they're chasing up and down the road, not making a lot of money, but doing it for the love.
They're like the CFL of sports. They are. There's unless you're fully sponsored and you're winning all the time, there's no way they're making bank.
No. So, well, let's move on here. We'll maybe touch back with the Riders a little bit later on, but NHL, like, what did you see? Free agency opened up. You know what I'm loving? I'm loving that these guys don't have no money to spend and the contracts are very low.
Dude, they have no money to spend. Toronto's the worst shape.
Yeah,
but there's tons of teams like that.
Like I've never seen so many $775,000 contracts ever.
They're all maxed out.
No,
there's no money left.
No, and that is great. Welcome to the real world, boys.
It is actually great.
Yes, it is.
It's about time.
It is about time. They keep thinking, the cap's going to go up, and I keep spending and push it forward, and there's no more pushing it forward, and buyouts are hurting.
The cap has to stop growing at that rate eventually.
Yeah. What did you like? Who'd you like? Who made some good signings? What did you think?
I don't know, man. Chicago's making lots of moves, but they kind of have to. Like, do I like
them? They got lots of cap room.
They do, and they're trying to build a team around them, bring some vets in. The
team I'm most impressed with is Carolina.
Yeah,
Carolina had some real good ads. They still have some cap room, and they were a very good team.
Yeah, they were. Another team that made a couple moves that I didn't mind was where the hell did Gaudreau go there? They pulled in
Columbus.
Columbus, yeah.
Yeah.
And Columbus, you knew with their coach
they got Provorov, they got Severson. Who else?
There was someone else. I can't think of it, but I saw it and I was like, they're actually making stuff. But with Babcock, they're gonna build a new team.
Quite some silly moves, though, if you ask me. Like, so I'm gonna bring the Oilers up because I follow them. Yamamoto and Costin were traded to Detroit.
I didn't like the Costin thing. But I really liked him. But
I did, but he was offered $2 million in the KHL. They had to match or move him.
Yeah.
They moved him. Detroit signed him, but Detroit has lots of cap room, and they release Yamamoto.
Yeah,
I didn't get that.
Kind of weird. I don't understand all of it. It's
terrible. You got a terrible accountant. If you ask me.
I was gonna say that's a weird situation.
Yeah.
You're right.
And then he signs for $1 million. So he's actually getting 4.5 this coming year. But
yeah.
Detroit's paying him 3.1 and he signs for 1.5 in Seattle. Seattle was very quiet.
Yep.
Didn't do a lot. Vancouver added Susie out of Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't see that one. Okay.
Toronto has been, I don't know how Toronto continues to spend the money.
They get
Bertuzzi.
There has to be a dump coming.
Yeah. Well, something. Nylander, probably.
Yeah. Well, Nylander's gone.
Yeah.
I guess his demands are unbelievable, although the Flames are.
He was their best.
At him, but
their best goal scorer.
Yeah.
He was.
Absolutely.
He would maybe be okay. And he wouldn't fit Edmonton because we have enough of those guys.
No, the Flames would gladly take him.
We need grit.
The problem is the Flames can't afford him for what they want.
You know who I want?
But that'd be great
for the Oilers. Flames. I want Anderson out of Montreal.
Oh yeah.
A big power forward.
Yep, absolutely. Those guys, that's your playoff hockey right there, man.
Yeah, Connor Brown, great ad by Edmonton, I think.
Yeah, it was a good ad. Yeah.
775. And he's gonna be
for the price. I mean, Jesus,
Yeah, Islanders didn't do a lot, so sorry, Larry Kelo. Islanders didn't do a lot. There wasn't actually a lot of flash there. There wasn't a lot of big names, to be quite honest. Erik Karlsson's still probably the biggest name out there. Hasn't moved.
Nobody knows yet. They've kind of narrowed it down to 5. They keep talking about.
It's hard to say. They still keep saying Edmonton.
Oh yeah, they say they got him at 5. They got Edmonton at number 5.
That's crazy. Where would he fit? And
you would make him fit if there's a chance, you'd make Erik Karlsson.
You probably would have to. Right?
Yeah, I love him.
I think he's a good player, but he's not a gritty guy either. But
he's not. But he's a veteran presence.
Oh yeah, and he wants to win a cup
badly.
He definitely
and so that's why I think Edmonton has a better chance of 5th.
Yeah,
just because he knows they're ready to win.
Then Nashville, I think Nashville's in there.
Yep, they are. Yep,
and also actually, I think 3 of the 5 teams are teams.
That Dubois thing still blows my mind, but
I still think LA got the wrong end of the deal there. You give up your third line for one player.
They did, but I mean, you can't say that because they're happy with what they got. It's just unbelievable. It doesn't make sense to me.
I think they better relook at if they should be happy.
It's a little late to relook.
It is.
They're
I follow. I think that'll be a huge loss for LA.
Huge. He was awesome.
I know,
dude. I love.
He's that gritty, good third liner again.
Every time I would check out their stat sheet at the end.
They were Edmonton killers
somewhere on there all the time.
No, they were Edmonton killers, that third line. That's damn near beat us.
That is the line that wins you hockey series.
Yeah.
Your third line, that gritty line.
And LA got rid of series,
got rid of the whole line.
And Dubois, I'm not scared of at all.
Not at all.
I like what Edmonton.
I think he's good. I think he's a great player.
Yeah.
I don't think he's your third line good.
No.
I
think they got weaker, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you. I don't like to agree.
They lost Korpisalo, who was okay goalie. Copley maybe will be okay in LA. Hard to say. I think LA's weaker.
I agree. I don't think they're as good. And I mean, maybe they'll prove us wrong.
Maybe they'll get Gibson out of Anaheim because he says he wants out.
He does. Yeah, he literally. I'm not playing here again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he's pissed off at something.
I would say not. They were throwing a rumor around to Edmonton, but there's no way Jack Campbell's he's doing his no trade clause.
Yeah,
because he ain't leaving Edmonton.
I think Jack Campbell's gonna have a great season.
I do too. I got a feeling, and I like.
And for his sake, I hope he does.
I do too. Patrick Lavoie is going to be a big player for us. Dylan Holloway, we got younger, but we are better and we are bigger.
Younger's not a problem.
Yeah, Lane Peterson at center. They made some kind of under the radar moves.
Yeah, sometimes those are the ones that.
Well, hey, we got the top 6.
That's
baby. We don't need
the rest is all just names and numbers.
We need smaller contracts that fill holes.
That's right. Yeah, because your top 6 are your money makers.
Them are the money makers. Yeah, and who else? I'm trying to think. Dallas was
Hill
did
sign
again. Yeah, Aiden Hill. Yeah, 2 point.
Vegas.
I think it was about 2.4 per.
Yeah, which actually isn't terrible.
Yeah, there's the Stanley Cup odds right there. Colorado above Edmonton. I don't think they should be. Myself, Colorado.
Who is third? Who is tied with Edmonton there? I didn't.
Toronto.
Okay.
Somebody is smoking some marijuana.
That's their mind.
Do we have a caller?
No, we have an alert.
Uh-oh.
I could be getting called out to something. Who knows? Maybe a fire.
I hope not a fire alert, buddy.
No, it doesn't look like it. We'll find out if I get the text.
Oh,
so far, just a PCEE alert.
I never heard of that.
Me neither.
Peace alert.
Yeah. PECC alerts.
I didn't get one.
There is a fire. Shit.
Okay. All right. Well, we are going to cut the show short tonight. There is a fire. Josh is getting called out, so he has to go. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on the Fans Perspective.
Cheers.
Well, you go. I'll pack. Where's the fire? I wonder.
I will turn this off real quick.